but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
From the 30 on second down, Watson, 3-0 after one on EA Sports.
Chiefs 3, Texans 0.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
It's our time, guys.
Play action for Miller. Now Watson. Finding fouls complete. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
First down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
24.
On 1st and 10, Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
I got you. I got him.
From the red zone now, Watson setting up the screen for Miller. Miller with a first down and more. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Texans have taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Chiefs 3. Fairbairn to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Steps away to his left. Open man is Hill. He's got it. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Yellow. RGY. Hey, watch the slant.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Flushed out right. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Watson now to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Got an open man. It's QT. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab. And the Texans push further out in front. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
14, Chiefs 10. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Let's go, baby. First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right?
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 34.
Interception all day, baby. Yeah.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
41
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, me.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 36. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Let's go, fellas.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working from the gun, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
He's checking. Crash. Check 3. 25. Check 25. Check, check.
Mahomes going to throw. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. The last drive, remember,
Wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Where's that? 19. Right there. 56. Oh, you got deep? Switch it. K54. And let's go.
Watson throwing quickly to Hopkins. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Slam.
Watson with a give to Miller. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 38.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. Open man is QT, complete. Give them 17 of the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And Watson's going to throw it here, eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. And a short gain down to about the 33. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Now Watson. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line.
A gain of 14. And the Texans
Check hot route. Hot.
It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
It's sock, baby. That's baby sock.
They'll try and run for it with Miller. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. The quick slant caught. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. Now it's Miller, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Lamar Miller, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Texans push further out in front.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Kings offense out huddle, ready for their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a two-point conversion.
41 Mike. 41 Mike.
He'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion,
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Tell me what you got. That's 59. What you got, Heavy?
Now it's Watson.
Here we go. Showing that. Showing that.
Flushed out right. And this one complete to Will Fuller. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
We got this.
Texans